Hello, I'm John Powers. I'm with PRISM. I just want to ask you to do something for me. Say science.
Science!
Say science.
Science!
Say science!
Science!
Every time Kelly says science, I expect you to say,
Science!
oh, come on. 1, 2, 3. That is acceptable.
Thank you, Sean. All right, well, I am Kelly with PRISM. I am now the director of PRISM. My dad was the one that we talked about earlier today, so I'm going to try and make it through this without crying, and I apologize if I do. We decided that we would continue doing this presentation here because it would have been something he would have wanted. But he did just pass away on the 6th of October, so just bear with me here. So who are we? PRISM was founded in 2003 by David Rodriguez. This is part of our group at the Velisca House where all the investigators have been to many times. My dad actually took over the group in 2006 or 7. In 2005 we started in the group because of this. So I lived in an apartment in Ralston, Nebraska with me and my husband and my stepdaughter. This was before my daughter Alexis was even born. And we had paranormal activity in our house all the time, and we didn't know really what to do. So we contacted PRISM through my dad. My dad looked online and found PRISM, and David told us to start taking pictures of paranormal activity that we thought was happening in the apartment before he would even come out and do an investigation at that time. So this yellow chair started rocking, and that's the picture that we snapped. Nobody was smoking in the room, no candles were lit, there was no reason for this picture to be captured. That's it enhanced a little bit there. So needless to say, we had a paranormal house that we lived in, and granted, now if we lived there, it would be really awesome, but then it was not. So then this is going to be into our EVPs, and I kind of put the whole presentation into things that Dad was really big into. So obviously into my apartment, and now this is to the Velisca House. So this is one of our EVPs from there. Thank you. I hope everybody could hear that out there, but just a real quick, PRISM does not take children on investigations with us, and so there was no kids present. So obviously, that was kind of a weird one for us to capture. I don't know if it went to the next slide. I clicked it. Well, yeah, it's Velisca. There's like 4 from Velisca. Come on, Kyle, I gave you a taco. Science. Yeah, that's good. So that one was unique because one of the little kids that was killed in the house, his name was Paul. And so hearing he's going to hurt us, Paul, seemed pretty cool to us. But are you just going to click for me now, Kyle? Oh, okay.
Are you the spirit?
I will tell everyone, if we would have heard that real time, we probably would have left. Okay, this one, before you play this one. So this one's a unique one, and our friends Orbs Omaha captured something very similar to this that I'm sure they're going to share as well this evening. But we think that we captured the actual murder of the children, as did Orbs earlier on. I think a few years before we captured it. So we'll go ahead and share that. And actually, you guys weren't here last year, so this will probably be your first time hearing it.
I can feel the breeze again.
It hurts.
Would you like to talk to us?
That was just in 2013. And I compared it with you guys, and it sounds like the same kid. It's really crazy. We'll have to use one of your voice analysis to see if it is the actual same person. Okay, so this is a picture in the parlor room at Villisca. And Michael Beacom took this picture here. And at this exact time, Cassie said that she felt something, that there was a cool breeze. And so Michael took his camera and took a picture. So this is the first one that he takes. The second picture that he takes. So obviously something is kind of getting bigger there. And this is enhanced. So if you see the chair there, it looks like there's something blocking out the chair. So there was somebody actually sitting in that chair next to them during that investigation. And this is another picture taken from Villisca. This was in the kids' bedroom, and it's just kind of a light anomaly that we captured. And it just shows you every time that we've gone there, we've captured something paranormal. It's a really great house to be in. Okay, now we're going to Squirrel Cage Jail. This is another one of Dad's favorites that he would have really wanted to talk about. Squirrel Cage Jail here in Council Bluffs, Iowa. Really cool place. If you haven't gone, definitely go just to tour the building.
It did, it hit me. Yes, it did. So you want to write that down? The room, and now it's too dark for the camera to get it. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
I like hearing people go, it's great, I love it. Science. Okay, this one, let me give you a little backstory to this one. This one features yours truly, Dave. So my dad and Dave spent hours of their Saturday afternoons, one year getting ready for the UNO Paranormal Summit that we were dedicating to the Squirrel Cage Jail, roaming the halls of Squirrel Cage looking for a cat. So I get to listen to 10 plus hours of two grown men saying, here, kitty, 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 kitty. But at least we captured this, so I'm okay, I forgive you. You maybe stepped on him though. But really, it was probably close to 10 hours before I captured that, so took a lot. This is the last one from Squirrel Cage here, and this one we captured back in 2005, and it's another language that we've never been able to determine what language it is, so if anybody recognizes it, come see us after we're at the table towards the back there and let us know what you think it says.
That's really all the prisoner deaths that we know about. Not very many.
Yeah, we've heard Native American, and it went that route, and then it turned out that they didn't think that it was Native American, so now we're back not knowing what it is. So this next one we captured from Jocelyn Castle, and this is one of the weird synchronicities to life, I guess. So after Dad passed away, we found some audio files that we had never gone through, and we haven't been at Jocelyn since last year, and we never heard this, never listened to this. So this was kind of a cool one that we captured after he passed. I wish he would have been able to hear it. Maybe he's here listening now, though. It's the scream there. That's my obnoxious husband laughing in the background, right over the EVP. So, and it's nothing for Dad. You know, we have to do this all for Dad, so we're going to talk about Haunted Hollow for a second, too. So Haunted Hollow was another one of his exceptional favorite haunts to go to, and this is the one that is an actual haunted house you can run through and get scared, and it is actually haunted. We've investigated there many, many, many times, and Dad and the owner of the haunted house attraction there was pretty good friends, so this is one of our Haunted Hollow EVPs that we captured. Another cat. Okay, and this is the last EVP we have, certainly not least. This is our very good friends here that we've only become friends because of paranormal happenings, and I'm sure 2.5 years ago she wouldn't think that we would even know each other. She is here tonight as well. We'll go ahead and play the EVP and then I'll tell you a little bit about it. I hear "get out" in it, and it sounds a lot creepier on headphones, just so you know. So, this house that we have investigated at more times than I can count, she called us to come out and do an investigation of her house. At the time, she kind of thought, you know, maybe she was seeing, hearing, feeling things that maybe weren't even there, not even paranormal-wise. We went out and became friends with them, and we've investigated so many times at the house, and she is actually trying to sell the house. She tried to sell it as a non-haunted location and crashed and burned. So if any of you or your friends are looking for a haunted house to live in all the time, her realtor is here. You want to wave your hand? So go on out and chat with them about it. And we have many, many stories that we can tell from the house. You can come back to our table and talk. And also in the raffle drawing, the investigation with PRISM will be at her house that we're giving away 1 ticket for. So, and that is all I have for you guys.